Hey there, folks, and welcome to this episode of Roll Around and Find Out. Bit of a milestone here. This is episode number 5 for us, which is quite exciting. It's made it that far. And before we get fully rolling here, let me just give a little shout out to our partner. We are a partner with Mythcraft RPG now as well. And let me once again read their little ad copy blurb. Hey there, adventurer! Get ready to embark on an epic journey with Mythcraft RPG. Mythcraft is the ultimate TTRPG system and universe brought to you by the Homebrew Network in partnership with Quasi-Real Publishing. With one of the most robust character creation systems on the market, you'll have the power to design and play your dream character in a huge, narratively rich universe. Choose from 14 lineages, 11 classes, countless occupation and professional options, and a ton of talents. Discover endless, intriguing, and unique combinations to create your perfect hero. And the best part, you'll get new options for your character with a new talent point every level. Mythcraft needs your support to make this happen. Sign up for pre-launch updates at mythcraftrpg.com and get ready to embark on the adventure of a lifetime. Mythcraft RPG opens on Kickstarter on March 15th, which is tomorrow, 8 a.m., and you won't want to miss out on this thrilling journey. Let's do this. That's mythcraftrpg.com. I've had a chance to take a look at the rules. Some pretty cool stuff going on. It's a little crunchier than D&D, but it's got some really neat mechanics, especially how they handle dropping 2-0 hit points. You don't go unconscious or anything. You just kind of keep going until you take a certain number of hits or a certain number of rounds after you drop to that level, and then you're dead. So it's less of a you're down to 0 and keep scrambling, and more of a okay, I gotta get out of here and heal up a little bit. Cool. The other thing I will say is my energy tonight is brought to you by the delicious Comic Book Yeti coffee from what's the
Rootless.
Rootless.
Rootless.com.
Yeah. So
if you go to rootless.com, click on collabs, and you'll see a big Yeti drinking a coffee. That is the Comic Book Yeti coffee. It tastes delicious. I've made cold brew out of it too. So definitely check it out, folks.
So yeah, that's the having said all that, I'll go ahead and we're a Roll Around and Find Out group of artists, authors, and academics brought together to tell some stories and play some D&D. I'm your host, AJ Smith, and I'll let everybody do a quick intro before we recap what happened last time and get on into it. Matt.
Hi, Matt Ligeti, Comic Book Yeti. We already talked about comicbookyeti.com. They're actually the sponsor of this game. I played Taylor Swiftfoot, the gnome artillerist. So I will pass that on to Dan.
Hey, I'm Dan. I am playing Kagramor the Librarian, a Goliath Paladin. Shravani?
Oh, hi. I'm Shravani. I'm a writer, and I play Kalika, who is a hexblade wood elf. She is very strong, but not very smart.
Hi, I'm Valerie. Can everyone hear me and see me okay?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, great. My Wi-Fi has been out most of the day because of the storm, so I just wanted to check. I am Meta Days on Twitter. I'm an artist and a writer and a novice cosplayer, and I am playing Essie, the wild magic fire sorceress, the wood elf.
I am Chris Heisenreiter, engineer and DM over at the Interra Chronicles. I am playing Eustace Stone, the dwarven blade singing wizard with a gun. And Jordan.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I am a dark fantasy writer and a blogger over at the blog Coffee, Book, and Candle, and I will be playing Cypher, who is a half-elf arcane trickster up to some shenanigans.
All right. Cool. So that's our very talented cast of players. And when last we met 2 weeks ago, the party made their way out of Shaft 13 and headed back to the town of Freedelve, encountering on the way back, or chatting on the way back with the people they rescued out, and encountering the other party that went to Shaft 3, Hello, potato. Also, everybody remember, nobody used their inspiration for potato last time, so everybody still has inspiration.
Everything of mine was a saving throw. I only give us saving throws.
They returned to Friedel, then ran into the other party that went into the other mining shaft and discovered that they too had encountered bugs and gotten torn up pretty bad and ended up dropping the entire mine shaft on top of a bunch of bugs. Said there were a bunch of big ones. And then after that, they got patched up, rested up a little bit at the Grumpy Grizzly. Essie and Cypher found had found a poorly written love song, and Essie was able to figure out that it was written by Martin, the half-orc, for the barkeep Tessa, and convinced him to, if not sing it himself, to first sing it in front of, their friends. Meanwhile, Taylor went on a little excursion to deal with his side job of sabotaging some mining equipment and fixing some other mining equipment. There's a 50-50 as to what he's actually on there about. And then let's see, Kalika tried to gaslight her Raven into thinking that he was in fact her uncle Tim. Steve is unconvinced, and Cypher opened a box that she probably shouldn't have and let out a little scurrying nightmare creature, or 4 little scurrying nightmare creatures that vanished into the walls.
It's fine.
I'm trying to. And then the only other thing is Kagramore got into a discussion with another academic about various conspiracy theories of the magical nature, and then after that they spent the night, rested up, and in the morning, after going to some breakfasts and everything, a bunch of those bugs burrowed up from the basement, and they fought them off. Taylor almost got his gut sucked out, and then we left off with them standing in the ruins of the tavern. I mean, not the ruins, it's still standing, it still exists, but there are holes in the floor, there's stock smashed everywhere, it's a mess. So I'll leave it off to here, right, as the giant bug falls with Taylor still in its grasp to onto the ground and cover everybody around with goo.
Wait, I thought he got out of it.
I thought it still had him when it dropped him.
No, I just watched a recap on YouTube. He ballisted it away, and then he was invisible and came downstairs crying.
Okay. Right. Okay, cool. So, but
that was also me in real life.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't blame you.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. We are covered, but we are all covered in goo. There are dead bugs everywhere, and there is a hole in the north side of the tavern basement where it seems like these things came out of.
I'm going to pull my pistol out and just go and check the hole cautiously, just kind of like
Okay.
a little. Here.
It slopes down fairly, like at a fairly extreme. I don't have that hole back there set up, so there's no real need to have the map up. But if you'd like to,
okay.
We're in a theater of the mind this chunk here.
Got it.
Well, okay. I just figured I would remind everyone roughly what it looked like, but I will stop sharing because we do not see the hole.
Yeah. So there's a hole leading back into the north there. It slopes fairly extremely down. You can actually see claw marks where the things burrowed their way out, and it looks like about 40 feet down, it widens out, and that's where your light kind of. Well, you have 60-foot dark vision, so you got to see it widen out into a cavern.
Hi, big old fucking hole over here. We might want to make sure there's not anything else coming.
I'm not going down there.
Do you still have that dynamite?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys figure that out. I'm just gonna go lie down somewhere safe.
With my mining experience, would I suspect that dynamiting this hole would take out the tavern? Because we're I know the map is, but we're technically like below it still.
You're below it, but this isn't below. But give me like a raw intelligence check, or if you have Stonecutter's tool proficiency, give me that.
I'm custom lineage. I don't.
Okay. Well,
sorry, dwarf players, I failed you. That's a save. Or just intelligence. So do I just do that as a save?
Yeah. Not as a save. You know what? Just give me the save. Just do the save.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I haven't had to do a raw check before.
Oh,
that was shitty. 11.
11. I mean, you're reasonably, you look down and you haven't done a lot of blasting recently. You're a little out of the mining game.
Yeah.
I've got a great tool for the job. Would that do?
I mean, are you going to go over that? Like, you're going to go check it out, or are you still?
No, I'm like, if I put my tailor hat on, I probably would just let them figure it out and definitely go lie down.
You go lie down.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I can lay on some hands and restore your moisture levels back to safe.
Restore your moisture levels.
Thank you.
Well, he was juiced by the bug.
Yeah. I would love to be moist again.
How does 25 moisture points sound to you?
25 moisture.
Oh, I am so moist right now. Thank you. That sounds great.
You're welcome.
How many cells are going to lose from that word?
I'm watching the viewership count plummet as over and over again. But yeah, so okay, yeah, so you're feeling better.
Do you have to roll to heal me, or do I just?
Yeah, you just get it.
It's easiest to just type it in because
that sounds good. Okay, fine.
The macro gives it to us 1 point at a time.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Just keep touching him. Just keep touching him.
Poke. This is therapeutic.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay. Acupuncture.
Yes. Is it rolling? Oh, I have to hit the healing button. 1 second, folks.
All right.
There it goes. 7 for a 10 total. All right.
Oh.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling moist. I'm going to check out this hole.
Okay. Are you just marching down on in?
That's just dirty.
Oh God! All right, so
my mom's not watching.
It's got a fairly steep incline down. It goes down at a fairly sharp angle, and at the bottom it widens out. No, but he is a legit snack. So it widens out, and you can see the shadowy it looks kind of similar to the tanks that were in that lab.
Okay.
Like one big one, and then a bunch of small ones, and then 8 small ones around it.
All right.
But the cave does not seem to go anywhere else, and it seems almost like there's almost an artificial sense to the cavern itself. Like it's not natural. Like it was just deliberately hollowed out and these things put there.
Okay. Is there anything in the tanks? Did you say?
No, they're empty.
They're empty.
They look like they've been busted out of very recently.
Oh, okay. Can I search around and see if there's anything else that would be of note, or is it pretty much just tanks and?
Give me an investigation check. See what you find.
Rolling. Yeah, that's an 8. I just rolled an 8.
You look around, you poke around, you scrabble around, you find like that same black filament that was in the sarcophagi, but otherwise, I mean, nothing. Does anybody else want to go? Is anybody else joining you down in the hole, or is it a lone gnome?
I'd be watching him. He almost died. I'm at full health.
Come in my hole.
Oh yeah, I'll come join you in the hole.
Is the hole large enough for Kagramore?
I mean, it was. Bear in mind that big guy came out of there, so like it's big enough for that dude to.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll go and check it out too.
Crouch a little bit to get in there comfort. It's too tall. It's too short for you to stand up comfortably, but there's definitely enough room for you to maneuver and kind of bebop around. It's not
So to be an investigation to look around.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll roll me some
I
investigations.
will also investigate.
That is much, much better.
Nice.
Wait, that's not my dice. That's Kagamore's dice.
Yeah.
I got another 11.
Okay, so Kagramore, while the two of you are kind of bobbing around and poking at everything, Kagramore notices that there were locks on like kind of arcane sigils around the top of the. Oh dear, we lost Jordan for a second. She's back.
Damn rogues keep
Thank you,
hiding.
Potato. I actually didn't even notice that. She was so stealthy going away that I didn't even spot it.
She's sneaky, and someone could learn from her.
Exactly. There seems to be like arcane locks on top of the
Tanks?
like on the top of the tanks, and they are foul. Like they seem to have been like they haven't been like broken or tampered with. They just seem to have been deactivated.
Okay, so this is a hit job.
I mean, I'm not.
It looks like these tanks were opened intentionally.
Hello. So they are delving into a hole that was previously full of bugs, and now they will, hopefully find out where the bugs came from. Uh-oh.
Sounds like tanks.
All right. So we are, yeah. So yeah, like the arcane locks are deactivated, not tampered with. Like they're still intact.
But you said they were broken open?
Like the tanks were broken open,
Okay.
but whatever was like sealing them was deactivated.
Okay.
All right.
Not much we can do now.
I
can use the right tools for the job to see if some dynamite would hurt the pub upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a like a Tinker's Tools check.
All right.
And Kalika, are you still upstairs? Because you jumped up to beat the snot out of the thing, and then after you finished killing it. All right. Yeah.
15.
You're
Yeah,
confident.
I'm upstairs.
Yeah. All right. You are confident that that you can, with proper, with your knowledge of engineering, you can place the dynamite precisely to drop the cavern and not collapse the whole thing.
All right, but if the tavern doesn't go anywhere else, do we want to drop it, or should we tell House Karak about all this stuff going on here?
I will tell you right now, as you're all down there, Kalika, the door opens and Tessa and Martin come running back in, looking a little flushed, and Tessa's, "What the fuck happened? I go away for 5 minutes. What happened?" She's like, running her hands through her. "Oh my god, this place is a mess. Oh my god."
Pork chop sandwiches.
I saw a spider.
So Martin's like looking around, he sees, but he also notices that like some of you are pretty hurt. Like, what happened? This won't look good.
Can I do a
dead
persuasion check for something?
Please.
But I don't know what I would.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to be like, it's not that bad, trust me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're literally standing on the ruined floor, you're gonna roll this with disadvantage.
Okay. Good point.
12, not so bad, but I mean, she's not having it though. Tessa is freaked out. She's running her fingers through her hair. She's like, "What do you mean it's not that bad? Like, look at it's ruined." And then like Martin kind of has edged over to the hole and he looks down and says, "Oh, one of the big ones. There were a whole bunch of them in the other shaft. We never saw them fight, but Essie, you okay down there?"
I'm all right. Yeah, a little scarred. Essie's just doing a sketch of the large bug because she thinks it looks interesting.
I mean,
in her journal.
I mean, are you actually like kind of examining it, like doing a
yeah?
Like okay, give me an investigation check then.
Sure. Let's see how that goes.
We have advantages we can use.
9.
10 total, and so you poke through it, and like you're doing a sketch, and your sketching is definitely better than your ability to analyze anatomy. But you notice that it does have, it's an insect. It's got 2 extra sets of arms, and that's what it used to grab Taylor. You notice that the mouth isn't so much designed to chew as it is designed to. And there's also like a bladder underneath that stored the extracted substances from its victims, and that's what it used to spew out onto the other to the smaller bugs. But you've never. But the thing is, like, you've traveled a lot. You've seen monsters. You've seen weird bugs. You've seen weird spiders. This thing is completely alien to you. And the final detail is, as you're kind of actually taking a look at these, they don't have eyes.
Yeesh.
Thank you, potato. Yeah, so they don't have eyes. Yeah, their blood is a little more viscous than you'd expect it to be as it oozes out.
What does it taste like?
Are you sampling it? Because we've all seen Alien, right?
You what?
We've all seen Alien, right?
Oh God, right.
Coward.
Yes.
So
I mean, they tasted him. It's only fair.
Yeah, but Tess is up there. She's like, "What the? Oh my God! How am I gonna? Like, we're gonna have to get this place fixed." And fuck.
I mean, we can bring the place down safely if you would prefer that, but you lose all this extra basement space.
No, I don't want you to blow up my bar. What the?
It's not going to hurt your bar.
Oh, you mean the hole? Okay, I thought you meant like instead of repairing the bar.
I thought you were talking about
She thought you meant instead of repairing the bar, blow up the bar entirely and start from scratch.
Yeah, that's what I was
getting.
getting.
You can believe that shit.
That is kind of our style, but no.
Just to be clear here, there are no other ways in or out of the under basement cavern.
Not that you can
No
see.
evidence of that being closed off.
Nope. You know what? While we're talking about things you found for that decent investigation roll, it looks like aside from the immediate activity, nothing has been down here for a long time.
Can I sit before I go upstairs? Can I sit down for 10 minutes and cast detect magic to see if there's any residual stuff? Because something had to get these things awake in here.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything residual?
Down there, like are you like? Is it last 10 minutes, right?
No, last I think 30 minutes. Just takes me 10. Well,
Okay.
technically 11 minutes to cast because I ritual cast it.
Okay. Yes, you go ahead. You can ritual cast it.
And then I could walk around the whole tavern if I wanted, but
roll me a d20. Call odds or evens.
Oh, I'm hoping for something on, so let's call it odd.
Okay.
Ooh. 19.
Okay. So nothing down in the pit, like nothing down in lights up.
And I keep it on as I walk back just to see if I track anything because it lasts for quite a while and I have time to walk back.
And that's why I wanted you to roll an odds or an even. You pick up a small on the upper floor right above you. You detect a small source of transmutation magic.
Hi, Cypher, you want to come with me for a moment? Let's go investigate something. Come on, upstairs. And I would go find the source of that.
Okay. It's underneath one of the ruined tables. It's a small disc about yay big, about the size of a decent sized coin. And it's
Oh,
got
you mean in the upstairs in the tavern, not upstairs.
no, it's upstairs in the tavern. It's in the tavern.
Oh, okay. Then I wouldn't have to really call her. She'd already be there.
Yeah.
We just sneak back off. Nothing to see here.
Never mind.
Don't be
All right,
suspicious.
coin under the table.
Okay.
So I find a coin.
Right.
Like it's a coin size. It's a black
Okay,
disc with runes scribed into it.
All right. And that's the only thing I really pick up with my magic.
I mean, that is the thing that stood out that you wouldn't already know is magical. Like, there's a whole bunch of reagents down in the like alchemical labs that you know about. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Tessa, you're you know what Tessa is? And I just kind of start probably lean the table over because I don't want to touch it.
yeah, because it's stuck to the underside of the table.
Yeah, so I would tilt the table on its side because I don't dare touch it until I pull out a pearl. Are you familiar with this, or should I try to identify it?
I have no idea what that is.
All right, well, let's find out. And I sit down and I pull my pearl out and I give me 10 minutes and you do what you want. And I'll start casting Identify for anyone who wants to do anything in that 10 minutes. Otherwise, we can jump to it.
I'm going to back
Yeah,
away
you're-
from Eustace in case something blows.
All right, so while this is happening, a few more people have come into the tavern. Analia with Sylvanas in tow have come in, and Sylvanas is looking around with a confused expression on his face, and Analia is looking really concerned. It's like, oh my, you are having a horrible time here, aren't you? All of you. I am so sorry. But meanwhile, Sylvanas is just, yes, I think that you should not be messing around with any more of the, dig sites or anything. I think that you are just bad luck at this point.
As I'm casting the ritual, I flip on the bird, keep going.
He turns to the gesture with a, with a condescending shake of his head. And so, yeah, they're there. Oh. So yeah, they've joined in. They're also looking around a little bit nervously, a little bit uncomfortably at the absolute mess of a tavern that was, literally 20 minutes ago just fine. Everybody give me a quick insight check. Everybody roll insight for me.
Should I still, since I'm in the middle of fresh roll casting?
No, you should
Okay.
I just rolled a 1.
Damn.
God.
Use your inspiration, people. We have it.
Except then you have
I got 22.
Wow.
Dear Lord. Okay, so since
Okay,
you
guys,
guys
please
had
call off
the,
your dice rolls. The crowd needs to hear this.
Yeah.
3,
I rolled a 2,
4, 1,
which is a 1.
yep, 7, and then Essie saving everybody with a 22.
Mhm.
Thank you.
What do your elf eyes see?
Yes.
I rolled a 13 plus 2. Oh, cool. So, Potato, you also catch this.
Good job, Potato.
You notice Sylvanas is kind of going around looking at the underside of some of the table, like trying to be circumspect about it, but he's actually not that good at it. Yeah, he's
Doesn't come near my table, does he?
No.
Okay.
this
My
is-
table.
And then, because this is a big old shindig, and I'm actually going to put up pictures of the next trio of people that walk in because we haven't met some of them before. A man, a very stuffy looking human, walks in the door. He's wearing a big top hat with a pocket watch in one hand, looking. He's just very much looking like a traditional robber baron type of person, and he is flanked by a. Did I not upload? Oh dear. Whoops. Okay, well, we're not showing Carlisle, but there's a dwarf next to him, and she's a little older, gray hair, pale skin, but the most striking feature about her is the mechanical eye. Like, one of her eyes is it's not this. It doesn't even look particularly magic. It's just clockwork, and it looks around freely of the of her other eye. And then the third person, actually, we do recognize. It's just been a minute.
Mhm.
It's the mercenary from the road way back when.
Oh.
Kind of walks in, and the man with the top hat takes his hat off and looks around and just gives his head a little shake. You know, it's a pity this place is in such disarray. You should have taken my offer to buy it back when I, yesterday actually, when I made my most recent offer. For those of you who don't know me, I am Reginald Cassinari Cassidin, the foreman or the main controlling interest of the Feldrin Mining Company. This is my bodyguard and assistant, Carlisle. And then, from what I've heard, most of you actually already know Michael Rodson. I've recently employed him. Tell you what, Tessa, I won't even buy this place from you. I'll fix it up for you if you agree to stop taking coin and only take my script. And Tessa just looks over, glares, curses at him, says, "You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna get this fixed, and I'm gonna put your ass out of business if it's the last thing I do. If I have to put you in the fucking ground to do it, you're not taking this bar from me. And I'm not."
I'll help her. I say, he's like, have I finished my ritual yet?
No, you have. You're just shouting that as you're doing the ritual, just
Yeah, get him.
a little bit.
I got this mine. It's bigly mine.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lost, for the sub. Also, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Cool. So yeah, we're sitting. They're going through. There's definitely some tension in the room here, as this seems to be an argument that's happened a whole lot. And Michael Rodson, the mercenary, tips said, "Hello, it's so nice to see all of you again. Do you know what happened to Grund? I liked him."
I think he went to go visit that hunter character. I don't know if you did you meet the hunter?
I did. He and I had a nice chat.
Yeah, I think the chat didn't go quite as well for Grund.
Oh,
They're all
that's
having
too
a
bad.
tea
He was the
party.
best
It's
assistant
good.
I ever had.
Can Essie come upstairs?
Oh yeah, sorry, I assumed
first.
that you'd come up. Yeah.
Okay.
You stay down there. This is timeout.
Only
You are welcome to come.
tried to murder Grund.
Yes.
Grund, whatever his name was.
Yeah, you murdered. Stay.
He ran away. Ooh, Shravani is channeling some nice spooky darkness here.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like it.
As Calica should be.
Yeah.
So why does it take 3 of you to come in and try to buy a bar?
Oh, it pays to have protection, when you're in such a volatile situation with, a bunch of miscreants who won't make good business decisions when it's offered, and will continue to stand stubborn and hold to their claims when clearly progress with me is the way to go. And, it's dangerous folk in this part.
Just kind of look over my shoulder. Hi, miscreants. You seem to hire quite a few. And go back to what I'm doing.
Rodson, I take offense at that, good sir. I am a legitimate mercenary. I have never reneged on a contract. I do exactly what I am told to do and what I am paid to do. Steve kind of looks down, lands on Kalika's shoulder, and whispers into Kalika's ear, but loud enough. No one wants your fruit bugs. Yes. Whispers into Kalika's ear, loud enough for everybody to hear. That guy's gonna die horribly.
Say it louder.
You're gonna die horribly.
Hear that? Hear that, Top Hat?
The talking bird is very. Talking bird is very impressive. He looks a little shaky. Roll me intimidation with advantage real quick.
For me?
Should Steve roll?
For-
Or?
Yeah, for me or Steve?
Well, you and Steve are operating as one here.
Intimidation. This is just normal intimidation?
Yeah, with advantage.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Good thing it's advantage.
Good. It's a roll again because advantage gives you the take the 2 because the first one wasn't good. So try it again.
But then, like, I pressed advantage.
No, don't press advantage this time.
Oh, okay. I didn't press advantage before,
Right.
but okay.
Okay. Right. Because advantage is roll twice, take the better.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, all right. So, 15. He just I'm not a fan of that. How much for the bird?
Steve, how much for you? Clearly, you can be traded.
An eternity of torment.
So,
18 orphan souls and a barrel of beer.
yes,
It is
what he
now.
said.
Potato, it is now.
It is now.
Excellent timing, Dan.
All right. Well, none of you seem like you have business here anymore, so your presence is not necessary. Unless
Wait,
I
hold on. Can Essie ask the guy about his hat?
What do you want to know?
if you can.
She's just gonna be like, "Hey, Reginald, was it? What can I call you, Reggie, my guy?
Appreciate it if you did it.
Where did you acquire such a hat?"
But I don't buy my own clothing.
So you don't even know like the store it came from, anything like that?
No, of course not. What?
Your
He takes
hat.
it off and
All right,
Looks like you
Reggie.
bought it in a store.
made you dress makes you look like you bought it in the store. Yeah, he
Wow.
takes it off, looks at it for a second. There's not even I don't have time for this. Why do you want to know?
Okay. I mean, I like style. What can I say? I don't like a lot about you, I'm gonna be honest, but your hat I like.
You got it from the Amazons. They ship it.
He kind of shakes his head and looks around and says, "Listen, I don't care, that the Carrick family owns this particular patch of land. It's going to get tough for anybody that isn't working for Feldrin very soon. I suggest you either wise up and buy in, or arrange to go elsewhere."
I mean, there's a third option. And who's this Mad-Eye Moody son of a bitch with him?
Oh, Carla, that's just kind of spooky looking dwarf she's just kind of like looking around. She hasn't said anything yet. She's very serious. Yeah.
So, Dwarf, why are you here? Not you, Eustace.
I work for him. I'm well, actually, that's not true. I work for the Feldrin Mining Company, and I'm currently assigned to work for him,
All right, just like as a bodyguard?
among other things.
Like a hat guard?
Do
It
you
hasn't
know where
come
you
up.
got the hat?
Is it you? Do you
Tell
buy his
me.
clothes?
Steve's hobby.
You buy his clothes. I don't buy his clothes.
These are important questions.
Also, thank
I'll
Wills
look
and
at
Gills
you.
for subscribing.
Yo,
Some service.
still has a good. He steals it. I'm he kind of like he's now flustered, like the top hat man is flustered. All right, we're done here. Out. And he kind of shoulders his way out the door and glaring one last time over his shoulder. Hit him with a d20.
Is my ritual finished now?
Your ritual is finished.
Ooh, what do I know about this little magic stone under the table?
So it's lost its charge.
Uh-huh.
But it has a residual effect of it will it's essentially like an activator for a specific, and if you look at the runes on it, They match the runes that were on the tanks.
Ooh. Oh, that hole.
Brutal.
Someone
Cypher.
needs some ice for that burn. Oh.
Yeah, damn, Potato is just throwing it tonight.
Beautiful.
Love it.
All right. Hi, Tessa. Someone stuck this under your table. Seems to possibly activate the tanks that we found in the random lab downstairs. Anybody been in here to place it this morning?
I mean, not this morning. No, I was just you, me, Martin. It was the six
Hold
of
on.
you. What?
Hold on. Reginald would benefit from this bar being destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And he said when I came in way back when, yesterday. So he was here yesterday?
Yeah. He was. He came in.
Was he hanging around this table?
Yesterday was. I don't know. Yesterday was pretty busy. I don't remember that specifically. He could have been.
I feel like somebody should go after him. Can I turn someone invisible and then can they like sprint?
Cypher should go after him just to follow him, right?
Hi, maybe take Steve wrong too.
Remember
Joke's
the
on
magic
you,
eye
Snake.
of
I'm
his
just
bodyguard?
like, sir.
Wait, his bodyguard had a magic eye?
Yeah.
I didn't think those
I
existed.
thought it was mechanical.
Mechanical.
Oh. No, I was thinking
And-
magic eye like the
Old-fashioned sneaky.
90s.
Oh
The 90s
No, no.
art.
no, it's
Yeah,
like
you
a
know
mechanical.
what?
mechanical
I
block.
actually. So I go up to Eustace and like keep an eye out for those
The eye of Vecna.
little.
I
Bloody hope not.
what the fuck do those things look like?
That's
Yeah,
not even
they're
this
little
setting.
It's just they're little and they got little teeth, and you'll know when you see them. They look like bugs. They're not bugs. You'll know when you see them.
All right, do we want to kill
Oh, I
them?
forgot about them.
Do you want them dead? Do you want them captured? What the fuck do you want?
Yeah, you know what? That would be good. Dead is better than out.
I pull my pistol. I pull out, get the Scorcher round locked in, loaded. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
And thank you.
Find that fucker with a hat.
I didn't get
Yeah,
a count
folks,
on
thank you
them,
so
but
much for the sub.
there's at least 3.
Thank you, Wills and Chills, for the subs. Also, this is great. We're having a great night here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Y'all are amazing.
Folks are great. So Cypher, are you going to go out and try to?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Did you pop invisibility on her first, Essie?
Oh, do you want invisibility? You just want to sneak like classic style?
Pineapple pancake?
Invisibility couldn't hurt pineapple pancakes.
Okay. Do I need to do that in Foundry, or can we just assume?
We'll just
that-
check it off. We just know that, yeah.
Okay. Essie's like, all right, let me get you all pineapple pancaked.
All right. Cool. So yeah, you are invisible. So you have advantage on your stealth.
Nice. All right.
I am visible. I'm Dad.
Oh, and if you can get the hat, Essie's
Hi,
like,
Dad, I'm hungry.
also, if you can get the hat, like, I will owe you one. I don't know why. I just
You're gonna
want
get
it.
like
Thanks.
Skyrim level stuff where I can steal the clothes right off.
Yes.
You have an
We'll work
invisible
that
mage hand.
He's naked.
Wow. You could do it.
My
right,
God,
what
like
do we
imagine the
get on
negotiating power that you would have if he comes back in again and you're wearing his hat. I don't know where I got it. I don't
The
buy my
clout.
clothes.
Hey, he doesn't know where he got it either.
Yeah, I don't know where the clothes come
Quick
from.
sidebar: one of Hope's favorite picture books is called "I Want My Hat Back," and it's about a bear looking for his hat, and it does have a little bit of murder in it.
Oh my
Because-
God, it's such a good book. I know the book.
Yeah,
My wife
it's
has
a
a
picture
picture
book.
around the corner.
And the final thing is, like, the last couple of pages are just like the bear and the rabbit staring at each other, and then the bear wearing the hat and it says, "I love my hat." And
There's a sequel as well.
Such dark humor
oh yeah, children's
for
books
a
are
picture
dark.
book.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
so Cypher, what was your stealth?
17. Can I use inspiration on that?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. How would I do that?
Just re-roll your roll.
With advantage?
Yeah, go for it. I'll just say
Okay.
I'm going to say that inspiration just resets the roll.
Oh, okay.
Mostly
Sounds
because I think
good.
inspiration would be better than it is.
It better be a snap. 29.
Nice.
Okay, so Cypher just kind of casually reaches out and pulls a bit of shadow off the wall and wraps it around herself, and just slips out into the street.
Is that not weird? Anybody just come here.
So and it's
The darkness.
the streets are a little muddy from the snow melt and everything, but you're able to just pick your way across like solid points. You're not even leaving footsteps. Like you're dancing through past people. You're keeping them in their sights. You're keeping them in your sights, and they head towards the Feldrin like mining encampment area. There's like a section to the side where the Feldrin barracks are along with the their equipment and their people tend to stay. And the gate opens, and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save.
Yeah.
All right.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
25.
If you want to, you can dance right on through in the gap. Like as the gate opens, there's like a gate, and you can with that 25, you can just dance right on it.
All right, I'm in.
Literally dance.
So
Go.
you are now
Yes.
in the Feldrin mining camp. There's some security around. There's some people kind of patrolling, but they you are invisible, and you are being sneaky on top of that. And yeah. So they have headed towards the trio that you're following. Have headed towards kind of the main. Like it's a lot of tents and everything, but maybe that. Yeah. Oh God.
Well done.
Pause for fun, please. There's there's kind of a bigger central structure that seems to be the main offices, as well as a whole bunch of shanty type things where the miners are living. Some tents as well, but they're heading towards that central structure. So
Are they just hanging out, or?
they're like going into the central, like they're going into the main office building.
Okay, I follow.
Okay. Can you womp womp? Can you give me another stealth check, please, to navigate through
Oh
here?
no,
Go with advantage.
this is gonna be where it fucks up. This is gonna be it. Do I still have advantage since I'm invisible?
You are invisible. You have not made an attack.
Okay, so advantage 22.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
only
gonna do
a
an
22.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why it's saying it's Taylor rolling that, but so you
One of these-
nobody so yeah, no, I mean nobody seems to notice you. You once again kind of dodge around the patrols, being sneaky, picking your foot placement so that you're not even making squelches in the mud with your boots. You are in your element here. And the door opens, they go through, and then it closes behind them. Yeah, the gate was wide enough that you could slip through while it was open.
Okay.
Here they close it before you're able to get too close. So
All right, I'm eavesdropping.
okay.
I don't
So
see
you're
what they're up
listening, like, on the
to.
I mean, you hear footsteps go away. Give me a perception check. It's a decent sized building. Like you get the impression that there's several rooms inside.
That'd be 23.
All right. Well, Cypher is
Yes.
just like Cypher is channeling her inner like Tom Clancy here. Good lord,
Everything's coming up, Cypher.
right?
Dun,
Until it doesn't,
dun,
and that's
dun,
where
dun,
things get weird.
Yeah.
You're listening, and you hear the footsteps go, and you hear some pleasantries exchanged with what sounds like a secretary or a personal assistant or something, and then a door to the left opens and closes. Like on the inside.
Did I see where they went? That's so.
Sleep eventually.
Damn it!
I reached through the door. I get that. All right, so I'm gonna go put my ear to the door and see if I hear anything.
Okay. Well, sorry. Let me rephrase. So, like, basically, you heard them go inside. You're listening at the main door, and then you heard some people go into a door inside over here. But there's windows and stuff around the outside, so like you can kind of see where it'll correspond with a room based on what you heard. That makes sense?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go where I heard them go because I'm following him specifically.
Good. Give me one more perception check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. I mean, they're not being particularly, cautious about this. They're on their home turf. They're, surrounded, and you just kind of hear the Reginald kind of grumbling like, I was hoping that, she'd be willing to at least sell yesterday, or hey, that place is gonna collapse on its own. We got to figure out how to get her and get Griswold out of business, and then we own this place. It doesn't matter what the Carrick family says or does. If we get all of the shops and everything under our control, taking our script, it doesn't matter what, that Analia's woman's family says or does. We'll have a controlling stake. We just got to get those two. And then if we can get those goddamn yokel dwarves to sell their if we can get those goddamn yokel dwarves to sell those last 2 mine shafts, we will have everything that matters in this fucking shithole town, and I can get out of here and back to civilization. And Carlisle, the dwarf, just kind of patience, sir. You're here to curry some favor and take a difficult assignment and work your way up. Right? Right? And he just kind of, because of fuck this. You hear like the sound of a glass being poured of something. It's like a little cranky, And then they just kind of there's like a long sullen silence after that.
Scrooge.
Are you like whispering? Are you?
The ghost of Cypher present.
Three ghosts will visit you. Yeah, actually, I do that, and then I go back down the hall.
I would think Nevermore would be more appropriate considering Steve.
Give me one more stealth check, please, with advantage to get back out.
Okay. Bloop.
Okay, I'm gonna make one last
24.
roll, just in case there's something that might happen. Nope.
Bring it.
Okay. So as
okay.
You dance in, dance out, and while all this is happening, so back meanwhile at the Hall of Justice, no, back at the tavern, an additional 2 more people have come in, and it's David Lovis and then Craig Galwin, the gnome that Taylor was assisting. They're looking, they're looking a little concerned. And there's kind of all right. So we were hoping maybe, they approached Taylor, I should add, by the way. We were hoping that you might have some demolition experience. We heard a rumor that might be something that you know about.
Yeah. If I roll well enough.
I mean, but
yeah. Yes,
yes,
I do.
We're so I mean, there was the rail pass collapse, right? The pass, the trains are blocked, and we got to get our shipments moving again. Get supplies in, get the the Feldrin and the freelance miners want to get their gold out, and the fucking Feldrin company is sitting on their supply, saying that it's our responsibility there to manage the rail because the Carrick family owns the railway, and so they're saying that they'll just start. Like they'll ship their stuff out when that gets fixed, and they're not being of any help. And I was hoping, we need some help to get this getting things fixed, and you did such a good job with with the equipment and everything, and it's such a good, like we were hoping that maybe you could help us out.
Yeah, I should be able to do that. I might just need my team here to act as security.
You're gonna need your team.
All right, could
That's what I thought.
we tell the Feldrin that they have to wait because since they're not being cooperative, they have to wait to get anything out.
Carrot with a C, Carrick.
The carrot's roots are deep in this town.
Sorry, Chris, you said?
All right, could we just pass word to Feldrin that they have to wait a couple of weeks since they didn't want to help us with the problem to clear the railway? That now that they have to hold on and getting their shipments, but they can wait.
No, but the thing is, Feldrin doesn't care. They're just sitting on their ore stockpile, and they have enough supplies to keep in their camp.
Oh, I'm saying once they fix it, we just tell them they have to wait to send anything on the rails because fuck them.
Well, fine, but fuck them. But also, we can't get enough supplies in to feed our people.
No. Yeah. We fix the railway, but once it's fixed, we tell them they have to wait longer.
I understand what you're saying. We can do that, but that doesn't make the railway fixed right now.
No, we'll fix it. I'm fine with fixing it.
Yeah, we'll get everything back on track.
I just want to fuck over the bastard over there that tried to rob us.
He sucks, doesn't he? He's the worst.
Yeah. Well, this man tried to kill us all on the road for trying to get to fucking town.
So there's anything else? It's been a little while. They've been setting. Tessa's kind of been dragging barrels and whatnot around with the help of Martin, trying to figure out what other stock is lost. So Craig and the man with him, who's the one of the Singrit foremen, is just like, all right. The issue is that particular pass is deep in, it's outside of the desolate swath. It's in the hunter's territory.
My fuck.
Oh, we could bring that mercenary guy. He said he's buddies with the hunter, right?
Yes.
All right. Well,
let's
the
go
hunter,
talk to Feldrin.
the hunter can take care of one guy who's like half burnt to a crisp, and no weapons. So, but we could probably get in and get out without having too much trouble from the hunter, right?
We got to wait another day or two before the snow thaws enough to get out there. But if you're willing to make the trek, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I feel like I need just a little bit of a rest after our last battle. But yeah, I feel like we should be right as rain by the time the snow melts.
All right, cool. So, pardon me. Yeah, so there's not much else. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else I wanted to have come on in. Anything anybody else wants to do? Well, Cypher has now returned. By the way, you've made your way back, assuming that you are returning to the inn, having done.
I have.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to rifle through their stuff.
Oh, you're gonna kind of search through the Feldrin. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Any particular area? Like, are you trying to get into the office building to to go through some stuff, or like?
Is anybody in the office building right now?
Yeah, the people that you were listening to are in the office building.
Damn it. Can I kind of hang around and see if they leave at any point?
Yes, but bear in mind your invisibility lasts an hour. So like they're gonna, you can kind of like wait until you get the sense that your invisibility is gonna run out, but there's a fair chance that you'll just be left standing,
Okay, so I'm gonna go through. What other rooms can I see?
There's what looks like a storage area. There's a couple other smaller offices off the main one.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out one of the smaller offices.
Okay, give me an investigation.
Okay.
Let me look at my stuff. There we go.
18.
All right. Wow. You are you're still killing them on the rolls. You go through you look at the papers on the desk, and there seem to be lists of shipments from from Carrick down south up. But not only are there shipments of the Feldrin supplies for the stores, there's also marked on some of them Griswold, Martin's uncle. Like his shipments are listed, marked, and somebody has scribbled "dealt with," like going back for months.
Rude. It's very rude.
And then there's also, like the desk itself, however, is locked.
Okay, can I pick it?
You can try. Thieves tools it up.
Alrighty. Thieves' tools. 25.
God.
I'm just like waiting for Cypher's doubt. Like there's gonna be a 1 at a horrible point.
Where her
I know.
Roll for me for the
where
rest
all
of
her
it.
dice? 'Cause they are on fire.
You slide them in.
When
and
I go
kinda-
to leave.
yeah.
Oh,
You
fire
give it a
dice
lock,
Cypher.
You examine it, and then there is a very satisfying clicking sound, and the drawer slides open.
What do I find?
Well, you find a very nice bottle of whiskey.
I take it.
Okay.
You know, you
As well as
like
a
that.
pouch with some amount, like unless you stop to count it, you're guessing between like 10 and 15 coins in it.
I take it.
Okay. And then you also find a sheaf of letters.
Oh, okay. Can I just take a glance at them? I'm not gonna like spend the whole time reading it.
Yeah, they seem to be a somewhat risque correspondence between Carlisle, the bodyguard, and somebody who just has signed it as T.
I take it.
Okay. And all right, cool. Yeah, you've rifled through their shit, you've taken their stuff.
Did I close it? I'm just
Yep. Okay. Good job.
All right.
How risque is it? Is it like
I'm
straight up?
I'm head out.
smut?
Are you stopping to read them in that amount of detail, or you're gonna give them over to Essie so that she can
No,
figure
no.
that out?
I put them in my bag for now, or my little
Cypher
pocket
takes a brief
dimension.
smut break in the middle of her infiltration.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we gotta have some reading material. It gets boring out there on the road.
And seriously, thank you, Potato. You're amazing. 40 Shades of Charcoal. Okay, so are you now kind of making your way back out?
Yeah. Oh
All right,
my
one more
God.
stealth check before the with advantage because you are still invisible.
I feel like this is gonna be the one. I don't know why.
Don't say that. No, you're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. 28.
Invisible
Okay.
No matter what, right?
Woo!
Not the
Oh
one.
my gosh.
Cypher is the knight. Like you somehow managed to like leave a fake version of the 3 things you stole in the drawer, so it'll like further delay. No. You were so thorough you don't know.
Hand copy all the letters, and I'm like, this is good stuff.
You are so thorough that they assume that they lost the items in the drawer somewhere else.
As my
Oh, yeah, how
coworker
much
would
gold
say,
did I
you're so
spend
thorough, your
specifically?
first name might be Henry David.
All right, so you keep on.
Right.
I got that.
You are able to just dance right on out back into town.
Yeah. How much gold did I find?
You pause to count it. Not gold. It's platinum.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
platinum. Oh.
25 platinum
Whoa.
in there.
Ooh.
hope you brought enough for everybody.
Oh, you don't know what I got. You don't know.
True.
Nope, we have no
That is
idea.
true.
All right, so I'm heading back.
While Cypher's gone, do I see those weird bug things she told me about?
Are you searching?
Once people kind of gave me some space, I'd go take a little bit of a sweep.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
All right.
Taylor's gonna go get some
That is my
refresh.
retirement fund.
21.
Okay. You hear some scrabbling in the walls in various places. It sound like they're about the right size, but nothing. You don't find anything concrete.
All this wood, of course, I can't find concrete.
No, but nothing. You're nothing that you are feeling comfortable to report back that hey, I know where they are.
Okay.
Oh no.
Kagermore, anything that you're doing right now with this time?
No, I don't think so. So he's puzzling over the implications of, the local mustache twirler using extra-dimensional monstrosity creatures to try to strong-arm a bar owner. That's like, I know it will get this convenience store to close down so I can put in my parking lot deluxe. 60 tons of unshielded plutonium.
Actually, the real question is, did Essie tell us that Sylvanas was checking under the tables? The only one that rolled a good insight check.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell us that when I pulled the thing off the table?
No, I thought the insight check just told me that Sylvanas was pretending to know more than he does.
Oh, no.
about
He was
things.
like kind of peeking under the tables awkwardly while you were looking around.
Oh, and he didn't know, right?
No.
Ooh.
Wait, didn't know what?
Hey, Eustace.
Oh, yeah.
Acted
Well-
like he didn't know.
Well, Esty finds Eustace like listening to the walls
Mhm.
and is like, "Hey, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to know what you're doing, but I
really
just wanted
don't.
to tell you."
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know.
What's up?
We each have our own quirks. I don't. Sylvanas seemed to be poking around under that table before, after you had put it back. So I don't know. So
Interesting.
it's sus, very sus.
Agreed. Is this the in-day game that we're going to dinner?
No, that's tomorrow.
Okay.
You'll
Well,
have a chance
ask
to
him tomorrow
long
about
rest.
it. Subtly, of course. You might be better at it than I will. I'm a little too broad.
Okay. Then Kalika, anything that you're doing during this?
Does she? Okay, is Cypher back yet?
Not Cypher. If you want to wait until you can Cypher. You're coming back, I assume, eventually.
Eventually.
I mean, you made a
I
detour.
go off. I buy a yacht with my platinum. I leave.
Yep. She diminishes and into the west. To give everyone a top hat. Everyone gets a top hat. We keep joking that we do have, weird tiers of funding. One of them is sword money. One of them is Valerie's trench money.
I don't know. How
But
many
anyway,
bits do you want for me to put on my top hat?
Dan does have a top hat.
He does.
And I have.
Oh.
Oh, we're wearing
Brendan.
cowboy hats? Should I go get mine?
I mean, in a bit after the break.
I have a hat. I have a pirate
For
hat.
the fancy
We have
dinner
a
party,
silly hat
everyone wears a
episode.
hat.
So
Yeah.
it is. Kalika, you're waiting for Cypher to come back to Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I assume
Cypher
my
is
invisibility's gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come back with a hat.
Okay.
Can be arranged.
So
Arranged. Okay, what's going on?
I'm waiting. Kalika. So Cypher's back. She drops her
Oh,
invisibility.
she's back.
Yes, she has returned.
Okay. What'd you find, Cypher? She's mostly interested in the letters. I mean, she
You
will
know-
be when she finds out.
Oh, yes. Actually, yeah, that's probably the first thing she's gonna. Well, I found this interesting bit and shows her one of the letters.
Holy cow!
Right. I'm saying I didn't even know that was a thing. And I've been around. I'm just saying.
You'd be amazed at what you can get into with a good summoning circle.
Oh God, does T
Like-
stand for Tanorak?
A grease
I'm
spell.
taking notes.
Yeah. Who's T? Who is
I don't know, but they're very flexible.
Taylor?
Apparently, they're a skilled juggler.
They tried drawing here. They're not very good at it, but I kind of got the idea.
I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be feet.
It's a different species?
Monster romances, man.
Who's T? I hope it's not Tim.
She gives like,
Oh.
Steve
oh,
lands on your shoulder.
who's Tim?
Steve, I would just go ahead and say that I'm your Uncle Tim before I had you think that, okay? I'm not, but I'm going to let you pretend because I don't want you thinking about that.
Hey, shh, this isn't for little birdies, okay? Shh, shh, shh. The ladies
You have any idea how old I am?
too old for some of this. That's all I know.
Maybe T is for top hat.
Yes, because
Hat play.
Oh, is this
They
close to
use
my
hat.
brain?
okay.
Do
So
we want
Sorry, I
that
can't
now?
stop.
yeah, Matt is killing it tonight.
Cypher, is SE in the room?
I was
Cypher-
talking to Eustace, but I see you. I see Calica reacting to
She's
the
like-
letter, and I go over there and I'm like, is that another ballad? Oh no, it is not.
It's a type of ballad. It's
I can't think of anything that rhymes with sphincter.
Sphincter, I barely know her.
What else? Who? Oh, it's to Carlisle, huh? Wow.
I'm just saying, he's yeah. You know, that's gonna be hard to talk to him after this, but yeah.
What else did you find?
Some stuff that I need to share with the class because our friends have been busy. Especially what was his name?
Carl.
Starts with a G. I know his name.
Griswold.
No, Carl. Carl. Talking about hats. No. Was it Garrett? It wasn't Garrett. Starts with a G.
Reginald?
Wait,
Yeah.
Griswold is the shopkeeper who's Martin's uncle.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I think they've been paying him a few too many visits, judging by their documents, but we'll discuss that when Tessa's not around. May have to go check that out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Tenacious D song about that?
All right.
Maybe teas with tenacious?
I feel like I just come downstairs after checking all the rooms and just send Cypher a message like, "Hi, I can't find your bugs anywhere, but I might have heard them. I don't fucking know. What did you do?"
I've heard the so she kind of
It's like this is
not
something
so
like in your
subtly
head to use
shimmies.
the message spell.
She's just like, you know what? She like splits the stack between them. We're gonna catch up on that later. That's some night reading. I gotta go see what Eustace is up to.
All right.
What do you mean you can't find them?
While it's happening, Craig is kind of interrogating Taylor about his, so how exactly what did you do to fix the stuff? Can you? I feel like I'm not very good at it, and I feel like I could learn a lot from you.
So the biggest advice that I have is to make sure all the glitter is out of the equipment.
He shows you his wrench, and it's de-glittered.
Look at you! That is character. I'm proud of you.
Can I buy you a drink?
Sure.
Okay. He just like, kind of beckons you over, sits down at the
What's the special today, bartender?
Tessa's like, just grab fucking something from behind. I'm busy. Fuck, damn it.
Tears are the special today.
Pure, unadulterated rage.
Do you have any of those little umbrellas? I'm looking for them.
Roll initiative.
Just like a vial of some alchemical
What,
stuff
the
that comes,
potatoes?
shooting up through the hole behind the bar, like smacks you in the face.
All right. Looks
Um,
like I've got a drink.
so.
Like,
you're-
what's the special? These hands.
So, then, yeah. Kalika, anything else you want to pursue with talking to Cypher? Or anybody else? Okay.
She's too horrified.
Yep, fair. I mean, I don't blame that. Yeah, no, yeah.
We know too much about people that we don't really know.
Okay. So, as the day goes on, night kind of winds down. If there is nothing else that people would like to do, we will call that a long rest, and we will take a short break after we do.
I do have one thing that I want to do, either before everyone ends the night or as folks are sleeping, but that can wait until after the.
I mean, but I was gonna 9:30 is usually our break time. So if it's what is it you want to do?
I wanted to. I don't want to spoil the surprise for everyone. I can type it in the hidden chat.
Oh God. Okay. And is there anybody wanting to do anything while they're sleeping?
Wow.
Like while everybody, what I mean.
Well, everyone else is asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I might take one last look for the tiny little fuckers, but I'm tired and I'm probably not going to look hard.
I think the tiny little fuckers were represented in the diagrams in that love letter, right?
Probably.
Who has the letter right now? Is it just out on the table?
We're all just
I gave
reading
it to both of y'all, to you and Kalika.
I'm
Kendrimore's gonna look over their shoulder and be like, yes.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Can I ask Essie to write a song about these people?
Oh.
About the people in the letter?
The people in the letter.
Dear God, how many lines is that going to cross?
Like,
I don't know. Is
smut-
Essie the
who's-
next
who's the
prince?
song? Who's the song for?
T.
Obviously.
No.
Wait, so just to be clear, this letter was addressed to the Mad Eye Moody chick, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Carlisle?
Yes, and there's a series where you presume she has written back equally, lurid things.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that would be great. That would be a great way to honor this experience is if I write a short song about these two.
Okay.
If Cypher comes back and you've written a song, she's gonna be thrilled.
All right. So Cypher, give me an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Where you at? There you are. Okay. You better roll beautifully. 18.
Okay. I mean, again, same with Eustace. You hear some scrabbling here and there, maybe, but nothing. You're not
Like
able
in
to
the walls?
pin down and track them. Yeah, like in the walls and the floor, but it could be something else.
Okay, so I'm gonna set a trap at the door and at the windows. Wait, can I set more than one trap? Or is it just one?
Sure. No, you can set more than one trap.
Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. So I set traps around there and also under my bed.
Okay. All right. In that case, if we are about to settle down for a long rest, I want everybody to make a charisma save, please.
Ugh.
Hey.
Uh,
Okay,
17.
SE.
Ooh,
24.
Cagamore hasn't come up yet.
All right, SE 24. Eustace 20. Everybody else, okay. When we come back from the break, the people who Taylor, Kalika, and need to say what they would give to achieve their deepest desire.
Not Cagamore? He got a 9.
Kagamore has to tell us what his deepest desire is,
Oh.
as does Cypher, because
Deepest
all
desire is
what you both. So you and Kagamore have finally failed your first of the charisma saves at night. So you have to say what your deepest desire is, and Kalika and Taylor have to say what they would give to achieve their deepest desire. And we will come back to that after the break. There is one last thing that we need to do before we go to the break, and that's, has everybody settled down to sleep?
Roll
Are
for
there any
initiative.
last minute things that? Okay. Steve shivers a little bit and pecks at Kalika's head. They're coming. And there's a pressure and a sense of dread, and then at the foot of the bed appears the two-headed tiger cat. Prowls forward. Cypher and Essie, if you would like to make a check to see if you wake up. Oh.
Would that be a perception?
Yeah, perception.
Okay. 24.
Okay, Essie.
I'm awake, motherfucker.
there are traps under your door. Have fun hiding under it.
You are out. You had trauma today. You want to make sure that you get a good night's sleep so you can impress Nalia the next day. You're out.
Okay.
There's a and when Winifred growls forward across the bed, right into Kalika's face, and this something else is sniffing around you. You can't make any more bargains. You're mine.
I'm yours?
Our mistresses, at least.
So not yours.
No. We would not tolerate your insolence. Were yours to play with. And again, as this thing talks, it shifts between the tiger speaking and the vestigial house cat head tacked onto the side. The voice just shifts in and out as it goes. Getting the
Okay, so who's sniffing around?
You tell me. I don't know, but I can smell something in your mind.
It's just really gross. Just make me so uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you? I'm looking for the picture because I don't know if all of our viewers have seen this glorious thing that Elise Russell drew.
It's amazing.
It's awesome. It's my favorite character you've done so far.
It's beautiful.
Out of any campaign you've ever run for me.
Well, I will take that as a compliment. Hang on, we're going to present real quick. Share screen. There we go. So that's the. So, anyways, so that's the that's what's at the foot of, or all up in Kalika's face and kind of growling. Just be careful, little one. The mistress doesn't like it when other things take her toys. Once again, just ask Steve.
Steve, what do you know?
Later. Ask me later, please.
Okay. Steve's concentrated again.
There's kind of a pressure and the also so Potato, to really kind of drive this home, that second cat head slides around under the neck of the tiger head and turns to look over at Cypher. I can see that you're awake. Do you have any questions? We have answers if you want them.
How about what the fuck are you? That's a good starter.
I mean, that I'll give you for free.
No, no.
We are the emissary of the Dark Mistress, of Kalika's mistress. We see that all things die when they are supposed to.
I have a mistress? You didn't tell me you were in that kind of line of work. Not that I judge. That's cool.
Not that kind.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, been there, done that. Dark mistress. What is this? Like some kind of goddess or something?
Yeah.
In a way, yes.
So, does she have a dark mister?
Is there a Mr. Dark Goddess?
I see that you surround yourself with other mortals that are just as insolent. Be careful, Kalika. And then there's just another poof. And Winifred vanishes. And that's where we're going to go to our break. It is 9:26 right now. Let's go and say we'll be back by 9:40, actually. We'll take a slightly longer break so I can get a bit more coffee in me. That is probably the best. That's probably the safest way to go about fighting Winifred.
You just gotta spray it with like a little bottle.
Yeah,
I was
we have
thinking
laser
that we don't
pointers.
have it.
And then I'm gonna hit the ad break button, folks, so that way people kind of moseying on in won't won't have to watch the pre-roll ads. And I'm gonna hit that button, and when we get back, we'll have a special message from our official sponsor, Comic Book Yeti. All right.
See y'all soon.